the 2K.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Jet. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden Bears. They're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And here we go, two of the best rebounding teams in the league going head-to-head. Should be a lot of physical play. Who has the advantage, Shaq?
Well, whoever boxes out, Ernie has the advantage. It's a lost art. You don't really see it a lot. That's why you see a lot of guys coming in off the free throw line with the booyaka tip dunk. It's all about anticipation, toughness, and commitment.
Well, great rebounding can make up for a lot of deficiencies elsewhere in your game. So if you can get other shots, you can get more shots and more possessions, you're going to have a better chance of winning.
I can see by the clock over there.
The San Francisco Bay Area, our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. We're going to bring you an conference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Love kicks to Thompson. Baseline J on the way. Thompson slams it home for the putback.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. Thompson passes to Kirk. Tries from 10, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench here. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James dishes to Irving. He feeds it to Thompson. Love kicks to Irving. LeBron against Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well. Who starts a break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Irving. Tries it from 9. And it's Good off the back of the rim and in. We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. It didn't. They paid a lot of attention to the body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
That's good.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Green, and the rejection by Smith. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bogut kicks to Curry. Bogut the pass to Curry. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight. And, guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding two guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nice shot by Smith.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start this season as returned to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Mike Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The Warriors shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate. And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
Here's Shumpert. Thompson with the rebound. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. 1:14 left in the first. Pass to Fry. Down low. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mozgov, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Mozgov's got his first points of the night.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's James.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Curry. From downtown, that one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mozgov's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Iguodala, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Curry. From deep. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Smith. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Irving at point guard. Smith, no good.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
And don't take any risk while you're doing it.
Scooped up. Pass to Dellavedova. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Green, no luck. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Cavaliers on D. Here's Spates. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now, and the kicks to Smith. Baseline J on the way, and the officials call traveling violation. Warriors trail by 5. Curry outside. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting it up.
Really good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
That is just...
Warriors with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Smith. Good D by Thompson.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
The Cavaliers leading, tipped away, stolen by Thompson. Here's Spates. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm. And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. And Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. From 10 feet out, and the officials call a traveling violation. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's James. The dish to Mozgov. And Frye has it in the corner. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to taking the contact. You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job.
Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Irving. And stolen by James. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Thompson. Mozgov with the steal. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Mozgov with the steal. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got 16 points.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out of transition.
There's the bucket. Good. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
That'll be a 5-second call.